the most magical time of the year. September. You can smell moose season is right around the corner, and trying to leave tomorrow. I'm just doing some last minute cub maintenance and getting this oil change finished up here. It's been crazy trying to get ready. There's so many things to do around the house, and time's finally come. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't rush it. I made the right call. You always think it's gonna take like an hour, but it took like 3 hours to finish the oil change, load, fuel, and get everything prepped. But I'm ready to go. I'm excited, and I hope this weather just holds out. It's not super windy in the morning. I'm gonna try and get an early start. If it's not foggy, get an early start. Usually our winds aren't super nasty, and I can get into my camp and go moose hunting. I have tires ready to go, check. So you check air pressure, shock's good. I'm running the Rockman this year for the gun boot. I like it because it's lighter, so everything matters in a cub, and more weatherproof than the last one, and it floats, and so if I need to take it off for a float hunt, give it to someone, I'm gonna try running that. And then as always, I just run these Titan straps, hold everything on. Pretty light load, light and tight. Still raining, but it's moose season. Well, I'm back in the hangar. Look at all the motivation up there on the wall. Got to my camp and it was good. I landed to take a piss and I saw a few moose flying in. That was exciting. It's hot. It's not prime time or anything. It's supposed to be sunny the next few days. I wanted to stay and hunt, and I had a little mechanical issue and stuff, and so I just wasn't quite comfortable continuing to moose hunt solo without another airplane with the kind of mechanical issue of the airplane. So I came back, got some spare parts. I'm gonna get that fixed. And luckily, as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little more wisdom, I feel like, and I've accumulated more spare parts. Not like some of the old timers where they can literally rebuild an airplane, but like I get some mags, I need to get a spare cylinder, just different things like that. So I'm gonna do a quick swap on some parts, do some wrenching tomorrow, and grab a little more fuel. And I didn't eat any of my food or anything, so we're good to go. Saw some moose, get me excited, and yeah. Sometimes things just don't work out. You can't be like super type A and focused in this kind of environment. You just got to roll with the punches. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And stay tuned for more. Take 2 on the moose hunt. Had to come back for mechanical. Got parts swapped out. A little weather delay for fog this morning, but it looks pretty nice now. Next few days look good, but almost too good. Like warm and sunny is horrible for moose. They're going to stay bedded longer. It's hot. Sometimes they'll just lay down in a pond or some water to cool off, but I'm going, and that's that. So 4th solo moose. This one may be fully solo. I don't know if I'm gonna have any air support, assist, or anything like that. Gonna try not to do something too stupid, but if it's big enough, anything goes pretty much. You guys know what that is. Well, nothing too eventful today. Saw some moose flying in, nothing huge. There's a couple over here, a couple over there, and I just found a spot to land. New camp, and gonna try out this spot. Did a lot of scouting on Onyx, and could tell there was good feed here and stuff. It's still early, bulls aren't with cows or anything like that, but I'm just taking the bow. I'm leaving the gun here, and yeah, I haven't had time to get much video. I forgot how much work is involved in a solo camp between wing covers and bear fence and setting up camp and pounding in duck bills and stuff. It's a lot of freaking work. So it's late. It's probably almost midnight. I need to sleep for a few hours, get up early, and I'm just not even bringing the moose call. I'm gonna bring the paddle. It's early, and I'm just gonna try and find a bull I want to shoot and get in close. I might rake a little bit or just try and sneak in. Depends on where they're at. There's camp. Oh, she's cold, bud. Well, pretty ruddy, I think. Looking for cows. It's calm. I was supposed to pick up a little bit later, but that should cover my sound for an archery stock. So I'm doing what's really hard. I gotta leave that gun in the tent. I love you. I love that 338 by Gunworks. I am the ultimate predator with that thing. But this Hoyt RX Super Duper 8 Ultra, which I really, really love, is never gonna kill a moose if I bring that gun. I don't know if you guys know, but this right here, a 16-ounce Red Bull and biscuits and gravy from Peak is the breakfast of champions right there. And the rest of the food, I just break this. I save this for my sheep hunt. I love you, Daddy, from Audrey. These are all just snacks. I got some honey stinger stuff in there. A 5-hour energy if I really kill a big one a long ways away. Some wilderness athlete bars, some mountain crab. And then I keep this in my pack. Doesn't need hot water. I can just eat that and then I'm spending the night on the mountain. So that's all the food I got. But this right here is breakfast. Right there, baby. Hold it. It's just about ready to leave and go this way. Hope the wind would switch in that creek, and I just heard a bull grunt right over here on this little stream, so I'm gonna take off up here. Wind's in my face. I think I might have just heard him raking some brush, so whew, I got the goosebumps going down my spine. First bull grunt of the year. So I found the guy making all the noise 200 yards away, but it's just not big enough, so I'm gonna show you guys that bull. Then I'm gonna peel back this way, keep going down. But it's early and bulls are still on their feet. I need to cover some ground in glass before they lay down. Okay, well I got in on that one bull. He's only about 60, I got about 200 yards from him. Came to a different drainage here and haven't seen anything, and then I looked over here and I saw a couple bulls raking. One of them's a freaking Magnum, like big bull. He already chased off another bull, so I only got the bow. Hopefully I can bet him, get a really good mark on where he's bedded, and go over there and try and rake and call him in, maybe use a decoy and get something going. I'll show you guys here in a second. About a mile away, I saw two bulls raking brush and put the spotter over there, and one's a frickin' slob. Like, I think he's right at 240, could be bigger. He's at least 72. He's got a couple kickers. He could go 75. He's 45 by 48 long. I went conservative, gave him 8-inch bases. He's 12 by 13 on points. He's 4 by 3 on the brows. One palm's like 18 wide and the other one's 15. So if you're into moose numbers, that's where he's at. He's 240 gross, could be 245, 250. It would be by my far largest bull, could be my widest bull ever, and definitely the highest scoring bull ever. My dilemma now is I only brought the frickin' bow, and I'm coming to the realization that early season moose, when it's hot and they're just gonna go bed in the trees in the jungle, archery's maybe not very doable. So I think I'm gonna go back and get the frickin' gun in the tent and drop off the bow. I looked at Onyx, I think I can get over here into a decent shooting position, puts me 600 yards away or so. I got embedded, there's a bush over there with a landmark, so that's cool. I don't know how long he's gonna stay, but I think if he does, he'll just move into a little different shaded area. This is his first bed, I think, of the morning. It's about 10. So he's probably gonna get up, feed a little bit and rebed. I need to hightail it back to the airplane, grab the gun, drop the bow, lighten up this pack. My pack is heavy. And kind of get in position that I just hang out all day and wait for him to stand up. I might be able to cow call, get him to stand up. I don't even know if I can land over there, so that's the problem. But he's a monster mega bull. When I saw him look at me, I was like, oh my goodness.
So Adam bedded the bull, headed to the airplane to get his rifle equipment, and then came back. Now it's just a waiting game.
So this is the current status of my life. I've never had to set up a glassing shelter in September for heat. Usually bring this Gafaru, I don't know what it is, 10 by 12 foot tarp, a couple MSR stakes to get a rainstorm, but I'm laying under it because it's the only shade I can make or get. Still keep eyes on this big bull, and I'm sleeping on my game bags. So trying to get a nap, and then every time that I get anxiety, I just go like this, the binos, and can see like one antler just laying out in the sun in the grass. Really weird moose. I don't know why he's just laying out in the sun, but been bird dogging him all day, watching him. I can't get off my sniper position here because I'm going to be out of my shade. It's going to be ridiculously hot, and I'm going to get down in the jungle and lose all sight of him. So I'm just waiting for him to feed closer or do something. We'll see. There's a cow that was right over here, so maybe the live bait will bring that bull over this way. I've tried a couple really soft cow calls, but it's early and I don't want to scare him. So he did get excited. He started grunting and showing his stuff, but I think these big bulls, they call the cows to them. They're just like, listen, broad, you come this way. So time will tell.
Adam did a little calling, and that's all this took to get this bull fired up.
Dude, he's coming in. He's at 500. I can't believe it, but he's coming in. Oh, jeez. What are you, dude? Oh, man. Woo! You are a freaking hoss. Dude. Dude. That is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, baby. And 9's big boy. Big boy. Ooh, look at that. Well, their bodies sure don't get smaller. And in this case, neither do their antlers. This is by far the biggest bull I've ever shot. He's just real old. He carries the mass all the way up. And it's just crazy. I did not think it was going to work. I sat on this thing all day, as you guys saw in the video, and just 1,000 yards away. And how far is too far? And the wind's pretty calm, but I don't know. And I'm just, yeah, I just can't believe it worked out. I got him to come into some calls. It's early September. The rut's not happening, but they're just kind of pre-rut. And I made it sound like there's a party coming on over here, dude, and you better not want to miss it. And he came into 480. I had a shot. I didn't take it because he would have, one more step, he would have been out of sight. And then I was bummed I didn't. And came out to 510. Held 3 minutes for about 15 miles an hour. I hit him heart, lungs, shoulder. He turned, and then heart, lungs, and then this side shoulder. All 6 good hits. This last one's a flesh wound. I kind of pulled it, but he was going down. I've never seen a moose take that many hits. I think he's well into the 70s, probably 71, 72. I haven't even really looked. I just got the camera up, do some videos, some pictures. I don't deserve these kind of opportunities. I mean, I hear everyone say all the time, you're living my dream. And I'm telling you right now, like, this was always my dream as a kid. And like, I get it. I don't take this stuff for granted. This is extremely special to be able to have the time off, the wife, the family, the kids, the skill set, the airplane, the ability to hunt in Alaska, and just totally self-supported by myself is just, it kind of makes you speechless, man. It's just a really cool opportunity. I did on the sheep, did on the moose. This is scary now because I'm way, 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 way in here. I'm going to gut this thing tonight and get back to camp, and then I'm going to start cutting him tomorrow and calling the air supports. But I'm super, super happy, grateful. Don't deserve it, but I'll take it every single time. And I'm just really glad it worked out. He's got it all. He's got the width here. He's super long. He's thick on the top. He's old. It's just everything I've always wanted in a bull. Giant triple, big front killers, really, really symmetrical, and just mass, like baseball bats. These big spikes coming out. Just a colossal, giant, old bull moose. Everything I want. Well, folks, just about done for the day. It's 11:56, so almost midnight, and started at 8. So what's that? 16-hour day. Putting in the overtime in the moose department, you know? But like my buddy Mike DePlan says, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So just remember that, kids. But I wish you could get just a little taste right now of what this feels like, getting back to this baby girl right here. She's all in one piece, and doesn't look like we had any intruders. And I'm definitely a fat kid, but also a fat kid at heart, and I'm gonna reward myself with not 1 but 2 peak dinners. So I haven't really eaten a whole lot today. Somewhere totally nasty. Had a buddy that was supposed to fly and couldn't make it. Might try again tomorrow. This spot is really nasty. Hummocks, tussocks, whatever you want to call them. But there's like linear rows, almost like furrows if you land in a cornfield. So shot my shot and made it. It's a lot easier if you can walk here first and kind of pick your line, but I didn't want to do that. I'm about 600 yards direct. I think it'll be about a half-mile pack. I'm gonna have to cross a couple creeks, beaver sloughs, beaver dams, and then try and I scouted the route from the air. Look here, kids. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Everyone wants to shoot to moose, but no one wants to pack that heavy weight. But you gotta keep telling yourself, but wait, baby, take this, get her hung up in the shade, and then just like 40 more trips. And then start packing
Within less than a day from being in Idaho and flying to Alaska, Adam flew me in, immediately put me to work in helping him pack out the meat and rack from this big bull he killed. You okay?
Yeah.
Right where we can land the airplane.
It's a lot.
All right, we have something new and exciting to share with everybody. We are now putting out hunting children's books. This is the first of the Stuck in the Rut series, and this is written by me and actually co-written by my dad as well. He wrote these hunting rhymes several years ago as raps, and I incorporated them throughout this book to create an awesome family legacy. So this story represents a family's passion for hunting and encapsulates the thrill of it. And so they go out on this elk hunt and they get an elk and they process it and pack it out as a family. And that's pretty much how we all grew up in the woods. And looking for these books, I couldn't find them. I couldn't find the types of books that showed what I wanted my kids to live and the kind of life that we live in the outdoors. And so we created it. So this is the first Stuck in the Rut book. It's called Chasing Dreams. So if you want your kids to be encouraged to go out into the outdoors and experience the wily boo-ha and love it, this book is it. Why did you raise us in the outdoors?
Because I worked in the outdoors.
What did you tell me?
No, I
earlier?
grew up in the woods. I've logged my entire life, and I got my kids involved in hunting. They blew right past me, took it to a different level. But by getting your kids involved in hunting at a young age, it can totally change the direction that they go with their lives, and keeps them out of trouble. It's a great thing. Look at these guys.
Told us they're,
I'm very proud of all my kids.
The passion kept us out of partying and drugs, and you got to push your kids in a healthy direction of a healthy habit and a healthy passion. And it's a lot better than drugs and alcohol.
These are all our kids over here,
Yeah, teaching them.
grandkids. They're all catching snakes, turtles, loving life outdoors.
This is basic. This is what Dad taught us. That's why I like the lyrics of this, and all the words in this book. This is how Dad raised us. And he wrote this, and Tana co-wrote it, or vice versa. So these are words from Dad here. And that's
We've
the way he
always
raised
talked about the wilderness being the wily boo-ha. It's been in my vocabulary my whole life. And I just told the kids incorporate it into something cool because it's a great name.
us. So his favorite child did the Wiley Boo-ha books.
My number
That is
one
right.
favorite child.
Click on the link and you can get this book in your house today.
Click right here. Make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on our newest hunting episodes. Thank you for watching.